Well, long time no posting, everyone. The internet's been fixed for the past week, but last week it wasn't quite the best for anything. So we have reached 112 subscribers. Thank you so very much for that. It truly means a lot. It really does mean a lot. The most growth that we had in a long, long time. Actually, the only growth, for that matter, ever. But the most growth that we've had before that was maybe like a 9 or 10 subscriber spurt. We shot up from 70 something, 80 something. Now what you're seeing, I'm going to show, is a 1948 Mercury Woody two-door station wagon, the remains of it. I could fix it. It'll take a lot of work, but I kind of figured I want to use this for something tonight. And since it's had, you know, obviously a lot of history, reason why there's no on it, because it was marked not to be crushed by, you know, by the crusher. And you've probably seen this car around online or from our other channel, because we're DirtCat Brothers Paranormal, and then we'll also have the DirtCat Brothers of a Car channel. So I'm going to try and space stuff accordingly. I want to focus mainly all on this car tonight. I figured, why not? I was going to go out to Caldwell, but to be honest, I honestly don't want to deal with the negativity that's going on over there right now. So, I mean, not scared, but I guess I should say nervous, caution. Hello? Let's see here. K2 meter. Hopefully it doesn't slide. I'm going to adjust the camera up a little bit. Are you here? Can you let me know? I did that fast so I wouldn't set off the REM pod. I want to touch it again and see if I may have accidentally set it off. Is the camera doing it? I'm not sure if the metal's setting it off or what, because, you know, I kind of set it in a divot. I'm going to grab it, and I guess I'll set it up right here. Oh, is there actually someone here? So I've made contact, but if you can, I have a black box here with a green light. Can you set that off? Went up to number 2. I'm gonna position this a little bit. Okay? I thank you for that response, but can you do that again on my black box? It's on the green light, but see if you can't put it up to like the second light or maybe yellow. Just go up and touch it. No? I don't smell anything. I don't feel that anything is off. I'm going to adjust the camera down just a little bit. And I'm going to be using some apps. Again, like usual. Yes, thank you for that. Let's see here. I don't think that one. The wind's slightly picking up. Hello? I just heard something tap on that. Yes, hello. Are you doing okay? Okay. I understand that my circular gadget here is easy to set off, but can you set off my black box right here, the K2? It says K2 EMP meter. Do I need to step back some so you can? Is there a post behind me? Yep, I almost tripped over it. So, can I ask you a question? Are you attached to the remains of this car? This 1948 Mercury Woody? Okay. Are you the owner? Okay. Well, I have something with me that we can help, talk with one another. You're going to hear a noise of me turning something up. Oh, actually, just set it manually. But okay. I'm going to use Spirit Talker. Yes. I saw it go up to 3. So, I'm going to ask some questions. Now, you can use my device here called a phone. It's a cell phone. You could use the energy off of that. Not for me, not from any of the animals, or nowhere else. But I find it that you can actually use the energy, the power from my phone to help you communicate more. So I guess it seems to be better for all of you to gather energy from. Now, I've never seen it go off this much before. Now, if you keep setting this off, I'm going to turn it off, because you're disrupting the questions. Thank you. I don't know if you're either joking or being a trickster, but I want to ask you some serious questions. Because this is kind of pertaining to gathering history and information about this particular vehicle, because next year I'm going to start slowly restoring it. It may not look like much.
Elijah.
Elijah. Is your name Elijah? Again, if you keep setting this off, I will be turning it off. Okay. Now, I understand this must be... Okay, I'm going to be turning it off if you're going to keep doing this. Okay. You lost your REM-pod privileges.
Age.
Yeah. I asked you to act your age. I'm going to adjust the camera down a little bit. Now, are you like a past owner of this vehicle? Or do you know someone that may have owned this vehicle at one point in time? It's getting cold out here.
Unfinished business.
What kind of unfinished business do you have? Does it surround this vehicle? What was that? Probably a rabbit nearby. Excuse me. Do you know the year that this vehicle was taken off the road or last driven?
Dance.
I'm not dancing. It's too cold for that. Oh, that was the neighbor's dog. Why do they have their dogs out at night? It's cold. What year did you buy this car?
Analyze.
Analyze. To analyze what? The car? To analyze it, well, it's in poor shape. Fixable. Seen worse. There was a flash of light behind me. Hello? Wow, I'm getting some phantom sounds. Because, you know, we're car collectors. I know it doesn't look like much. But all of these were once enjoyed by individuals. You know, their favorite cars. They bought these for a reason.
You've got to be careful.
Yeah, I know. I've got to be careful in many ways. Because there was a brief flash of light behind me. Could have been the neighbors too. Could have been a flashlight. So, do you mean got to be careful with the vehicles? Because I understand, you know, we've collected quite a few.
Good and evil here.
I know that there is. We got some nice and we got some not so nice spirits here. Because sometimes when I go through the entirety of the car videos, I can actually hear whispers, spirits talking, you know, phantom voices. But I don't mark them because, you know, that's not part of the car channel. But I wanted to go back to this car. What happened to this vehicle for it to meet its partial destruction?
Gary.
Did a Gary once own this car? Who was the original owner? How old were they when they bought this vehicle? Original owner.
Regina.
Here's some scurrying about. The wind's picking up too. Could also interfere with EVP. I might make this video a little short on the half-hour side. Okay, I know what that scurrying is. That's something over there. Whoa. What? Hello? Oh my God. Footsteps coming right towards me between these two vehicles. No way. That's like the second or third time. No, the third time I've heard phantom footsteps on this property.
Tap.
Tap. Tap on something then. Because I heard footsteps walking towards me. Yeah, it said tap. T-A-P. Why were you over here? I don't hear that scurrying noise anymore. I thought it was the remains of that one screen door. That could be a mouse. Right there. If it's a possum, hopefully they don't. Possums don't carry rabies or anything, but really don't want to deal with a wild animal.
I'm buried down the road.
You're buried down the road? Buried down the road. That's me bumping the car. Which road? Are you a pioneer? Did you come here from from an oxen and wagon, or a horse and wagon? Buried. Yeah, look at that. I'm buried down the road. I didn't get it too. No. I might have set off the K2 meter. I'm not sure. I wasn't close to it. I'm going to lower this a little bit.
Protection.
Yeah, protection. So why are you here? Which vehicle are you really attached to? Because it seems like the subject has gone off the rails from this. And don't you be fooling me either. Because I don't know if you're going to be honest and truthful, or you're going to be lying to me just to fill me full of nonsense. I don't come out here too much at night. Hardly at all, unless if something or someone is stealing something, because you can see it on their cameras. Because you know they're also night vision. But kind of see some stuff here and there. That's why I can't wait to get these vehicles inside a building where things are more contained, easily to investigate.
We need energy.
You need energy. Well, you're not getting it from me or nobody else on this property. You're forbidden from doing that, and you know it. Because if you harm someone in some way, shape, or form, I'll call upon the Holy Spirit and the angels above to cast you out and banish you. Because I will ask for help to cast you out. I'll go a little bit longer. Battery life's being drained at 67%. So, you're definitely grabbing energy. But why are you still attached to these vehicles? Or at least maybe this one. Because I have its pattern car right behind it. What's going to be a parts car?
Mick.
Okay. But rest assured, I have a pattern car to make paper patterns off of, and also paper forms in order to shape up this car. I can even do the floorboard and everything. because I plan on making a few off of this one. One, hopefully original, and the other is some sort of newer age car. But the most expensive point of this vehicle will be the wood, because I need big pieces of wood in order to fit it together. So, I must ask. I'm going to switch over to a different thing here shortly, but I want to ask this one thing. Why are you still attached to this vehicle?
I had one eye.
You had one eye. Which eye did you lose? I'm going to give you 10 seconds to reply to that. Then we'll switch over to something else that will hopefully be better for us to communicate with one another. All right. I'm going to go ahead and turn off this portal now. Thank you and goodbye. Yeah, that was really strange. I hope I got those phantom footsteps on camera. At least heard. Okay. So. All right. Is there anybody here that wishes to speak? Actually, no. Well, here's the thing. I'm trying to do some research. Yes. I'm trying to do some research on this car. It's not much, I'll admit, but I have a pattern car behind it to fix it up. But I know what it is. You know, it's a 1948 Mercury two-door station wagon Woody. They didn't make too many two-door station wagons. But I want to know its history. So, who was the first owner of this vehicle? Do you know? What was their name? I need you to speak clearly. I'm going to ask one more time because I didn't quite hear it. You must speak clearly one at a time. Who was the original owner's name of this vehicle? When was this vehicle last on the road? Why did it get parted out and chopped up like this? Because someone cut this in half, took the engine, the frame, everything, gutted all of it out, and discarded it like trash. So what happened to this vehicle? I'm asking help for this. Nothing more, nothing less. Because I would like to know the history on this vehicle. Because these vehicles cannot speak for themselves. And vehicles like this is pretty much almost lost technology anymore. It's not used on a daily basis. So, what was the reason why this vehicle was chopped up and parted out? You hear that popping sound, that's a semi in the distance with its Jake brake. Or the J brake, whatever you want to call it. When was this vehicle last on the road? Can you give me a year? I'm not after a month, but a year. So I won't be doing this too much longer because it's getting colder and the wind's picking up. Excuse me? Don't you be rude. So I'll ask for the Holy Spirit and the angels above to cast you out, to banish you. Because I came here with questions. I forgot to turn off notifications. Whoops. So, I'm asking one more time before I move on. What was the year when this vehicle was last on the road? When it was last driven? Was it the 1950s? The 1960s? How about the 1970s? So, another question. I'm only after the first name. What was the last owner's name of this vehicle that was driving it? Do you know? Alan? Did you say Alan? So, another question. Why was this car chopped up and parted out? It was bought brand new once, but it turned into ruin. It can be fixed with a lot of time and patience. How many families did this vehicle haul around or transport around? How many owners own this vehicle? 2? Excuse me. Where did this car originally come from? Is it a local car or from a different state? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and stop this shortly. I appreciate those stepping forward to talking. I know it was very brief tonight, but it's getting cold. I didn't expect it to be this cold. So next time when I come out, I'll do something on another vehicle. Because things in one cemetery, I want to let it cool down. Because someone suggested this to me. So is there anything else that you want to say before I turn off this gadget? Go in, please. I think that's what I said. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off now. Thank you and goodbye. I may have accidentally set off the K2 meter that time. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep rolling here, but I'm gonna face over here while I check up the stand. I hope I caught those phantom footsteps, the sound of phantom footsteps, clearly on the camera. That's me adjusting the light around. So who's here? Well, I think that pretty much kind of does it for tonight, because I'm I want to adjust this up. The reason why I keep rolling this, just in case it's something maybe caught or captured on. Yeah, so kind of interesting. The third time that I can recall of capturing phantom footsteps out here on camera. First, it was a long time ago when I was back over here with the S-Box. And that's when we barely had any other vehicles over here, and it was snowing. And I could actually hear it go over that way, brush over that way. Second time was back over here when the weeds were all down and everything. And then I lost control of all the weeds with all the constant rain that we had for 3 weeks straight. I want to have a lot of raking to do and some cleaning up. Next year, I'll be sure to have stuff cleaned up more, because since I have a weed eater now, at least a better one that works to keep stuff down next year in 2024. And then tonight, on what is today's date? November 4th. I hope I caught those loud. I just hope I caught them clear. Sorry, I'm kind of excited there. It's very interesting. Reason why I'm not going to do any other area for a while is when I showed the video to some friends that more knowledgeable than me in this, because I've been doing this stuff since 2001. They kind of gave me a warning that I may have overextended, I guess you could say, the use of Caldwell. So, and I have a lot of content here on the property, and I really can't. I'm not going to say what I have seen out here. It just I'm hoping to capture it, here on the video, document more. I'm going to get a better camera next year for recording this stuff. I still want to go around the area with my brother, DirtCat Brothers Paranormal, when he has more time to do things. It may be during the daytime, but it is what it is. To investigate areas until we get much bigger, then he can join me in all of these paranormal hunts like we originally planned, along with investigating the local area, or even in the tri-state area, what I call it, for cryptozoology. But I think for the remainder of the winter, I'm going to investigate the vehicles and such, because we're supposed to have a very, very bad winter. There will possibly be some weeks missed, or maybe a week, because when it's snowing out here, it's also blowing. The wind almost never stops here in the winter. It's almost always constant. There's some rare times when the wind doesn't blow, but it's just a swing and a miss, because the area out here is very, very random, because we're at one of those areas in the country where the jet stream normally hits almost all the time. So, yeah. So I'll go ahead and pack things up. Kind of doing something a little bit different for the change. I guess investigating the property, because with these older vehicles, it attracts stuff. And of course, too, there's probably some energy left over from previous owners or individuals that may have driven them, rode in them, or even worked on them. You never know. Because, when you look at all these were once brand new, rolled out of a factory, and someone particularly chose these, either by choice, they enjoyed them, or they had no choice but to buy them. That was like something left over. But these were once all brand new and enjoyed by many, many people. So you just never know. Excuse me. So we're at 112 subscribers. Thank you very much for that. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. I want to grow this channel up more into something. Even if it just turns into something like this for quite some time, then so be it. But there are also ways to investigate, the property here and see what may bump in the night. I understand that content kind of varies from video to video, and what people may or may not like. But the purpose of this video is paranormal investigations and research. So, this is Aaron here at the DirtCat Brothers Paranormal, bidding you all adieu. So you all have a good night, take care, and stay safe. See you later, and thanks again for support.